Good morning, children. Welcome to English literature class. Today in this video, we are going to do the explanation of the lines 1 till 22 of The Merchant of Venice of Act 1 Scene 1. Children, earlier we had done summary of Act 1 Scene 1 of The Merchant of Venice. Let's see the objectives first. By the end of this video, you will be able to learn the explanation of the lines 1 till 22 and learn the meanings and literary devices used in lines 1 till 22. Okay children, open your book at page number 3 of The Merchant of Venice. Let's start with the explanation. Act 1 Scene 1, Venice, a street. Enter Antonio, Salarino and Selenio. Children, this is Act 1 Scene 1 and this scene takes place in a street of Venice. And the characters who enter the scene are Antonio, Salarino and Selenio. Okay children, let's start reading of the lines of Act 1 Scene 1. Antonio, in sooth, I know not why I am so sad. It wearies me, you say it wearies you. Children, in sooth meaning is truly. It refers to sadness. Wearies means depresses. Children, in these lines, Antonio appears to be sad, and it seems that his friends have complained to him about his sadness. So Antonio says that, to be honest, he doesn't know the reason of his sadness. He says that he is tired of his sadness, whereas Salarino and Selenio say that this sadness depresses them. But how I caught it, found it, or came by it, what stuff it is made of, whereof it is born, I am to learn. Children, came by means acquired or got. Tis means it is, whereof means from where, and I am to learn means yet to discover. Children, here Antonio says that he is unaware of his sadness that he is experiencing. He further says that he has yet to learn from where he has acquired this feeling of sadness, where he found it, got it, and what it consists of, and how it originated. Okay children, let's start reading of the next lines. And such a want with sadness makes of me that I have much ado to know myself. Children, want with means a dull fellow. Sadness makes of me, makes me a dull fellow, and the meaning of ado is trouble. Here Antonio says that this depression makes him such a dull fellow that he has much trouble to learn about himself. Okay children, let's read the gist of the lines. Antonio says that he really doesn't know why he feels so sad. The feeling makes him weary, and Salarino and Selenio say that it depresses them. Children, here it refers to sadness. Antonio says that he has yet to discover from where he picked it up, found it, or otherwise obtained it, and what it consists of, and how it originated. This sadness makes him such a dull fellow that he has much trouble in recognizing himself. Okay children, let's start the reading of the next lines. Your mind is tossing on the ocean. Children, the meaning of tossing is focused. Here Salarino feels that Antonio is sad because he thinks too much about his merchant ships. In this line, he says to Antonio that right now his mind is tossing around on the ocean with merchant ships. There, where your argosies with portly sail, like seigneurs and rich burghers on the flood, or as it were the pageants of the sea, do overpay the petty traffickers, that courtesy to them do them reverence, as they fly by them with their woven wings. Children, Argosas means rich merchant ships. Portly sail means massive canvas sails. Seigneurs, noblemen. Rich burghers, rich citizens. Pageants, grand view. Overpeer means surpass. Petty traffickers means merchant ships. That courtesy, bow to them in respect. Reverence means respect. As they fly by them means speed past. Children, here the dramatist has used simile. Now the question arises, what is a simile? A simile is a figure of speech that compares two different things by using the words as or like. Children, here Argoses, which are ships of Antonio, are compared to seigneurs and rich burghers, that is, rich people who can be seen in crowd. Children, here Salarino assures Antonio that his ships are fine. Salarino compares Antonio's ships sailing on the waves with the great lords and wealthy citizens who look down on lesser or poor men as they walk along the street. He says that compared to smaller ships, Antonio's ships move swiftly on the sea with their canvas sails and look like grand spectacles or pageants of the sea. Children, here metaphor is used. Now the question arises, children, who fly? As we know that birds fly. And who have wings? Birds have wings. So the canvas of ship is compared to the wings of bird. Okay children, let's read the gist of the lines. Here Salarino says that Antonio's mind is at the sea, where his ships filled with cargo move on the waves like great lords and wealthy citizens. The large ships pass in a magnificent procession and rule over the smaller ships. The small ships bow before the bigger ships as they speed past them with their canvas sails. Okay children, let's start the reading of the next lines. Believe me, sir, had I such venture forth, the better part of my affections would be with my hopes abroad. Children, venture means business operation in which money has been risked. Affection means attention. Then Salarino comes with another idea. He says that if he had such risky business ventures in other countries, he too would be sad. In other words, he would worry about his business ventures every second. Okay children, let's move on to the next lines. I should be still plucking the grass to know where sits the wind, peering in maps for ports and piers and roads, and every object that might make me fear misfortune to my ventures out of doubt would make me sad. Children, still means always, peering means looking, ports and piers and roads means sheltered piece of water where ships can be saved from storm. Out of doubt means without surety. Here Salarino says that he would then be plucking the blades of grass and throwing it up in the air to see in which way the wind was blowing. He would also study the maps to figure out the best ports, piers and water channels and consider everything that might pose danger to his business. This certainly would make him sad. Okay children, let's read the gist of the lines. Salarino assures Antonio that if he himself had such business operations pending, the greater part of his mind would always be fixed on his dealings across the seas. He should always be plucking the grass and throwing it up to see the direction of the wind, peering into maps to study the seaports, harbors, and channels, and everything that might suggest disaster to his business ventures would no doubt make him sad. Children, I hope you all have understood the explanation of the lines 1 till 22. Now do the given homework in the Snap homework. Thank you.